Hey, what is up guys, welcome back to another video, and in today's video we're going to be doing an underrated car meet. What do I mean by underrated? I mean cars that hardly make it onto GT Online, hardly make it to meets. And as you can see, there's an uncommon selection of cars. We're going to go through them later on, and this is what I bring, the Ferrari GT. The Ferrari GT is just rare now because of the Prior just basically overlaps it in every single way. So yeah, let's go to the first spot. I go to the same location way too often, so I thought I'd fix it up a bit. I'd get everyone to park in a line and make it look a bit different than normal. And that's it, we've parked up, and it's not the way I would want it to be, because if I spent time just making it the way I wanted to, we would have been here for way longer than we should be at one car meet spot. So yeah, I got everyone to park up. We parked in a straight line going back, and then these cars at the side of the straight lines. And then some people are parked away from the meet, but it's okay. It looks it looks pretty nice over here actually. It looks like cars were meant to park here, but as you can see, we have ruined the grass here. A nice crew color. Definitely an underrated car for sure, but we're going to look at the cars later. Okay, I think I found the most uncommon car to see on GT Online and in meets, and it's for a reason as well. But it's not even a car, it's a car. I don't even know why it's here. This guy over here brought it. Leggy. What is this? What is? Meanwhile, Bobby's floating in the air. I have showed you guys how to do this in one. I forgot which video it was, but yeah, you can float in the air. You can walk around, and we can push him as well. I'm pretty sure we can push him. Okay, let's not do it from that angle. Right, now getting out of this. How are we gonna get out? I can't go down these steps because I would damage this car. Oh, we are good. We are good. Everyone understands what to do when it comes to leaving car meets. Everyone knows which way to clear so we can actually get out. Okay, everyone, we're crossing a train track. If it closes, then please stop. Don't go. We've had so many incidents where in car meets, cars will just get mowed by the train because they just ignore the barrier. There we are. We're at the meet with that stupid speed bump. The one that just is before an incline. So there's no matter what car you bring into this, you're gonna damage it. Okay, everyone's parked up, and that one guy has to park like this. Of course he does. Of course he does. It seems like in this meet, people are changing cars so often. Oh, what's happened here? He's got no bumper. I'm pretty sure that's not a delete you want to do on such a car. Okay, this is one thing that escalates very quickly at a meet. It always starts off with a guy just on his hydraulics, innocently just, you know, doing something that should be done in car meets, and then other people jump on it, and more people jump on it, and then someone ends up dying. Whilst all that is still happening, Bobby's still hovering. Oh, here we go. There's some people already falling. No, please stop. There's someone's gonna die. Okay, let me show you these speed bumps. It's so exaggerated the way I go over them. It's literally so damaging to the car. Here's one we can't avoid. Let's see what happens. Oh, that's just horrible. Oh, why did you jump in front of my... That was way more dramatic than it should have been. But I was just going back to all the cars, and he decided to jump into the cars. Oh, where should I put this car? Whoa, where did that come from? What is happening today? And meanwhile, while all this witchcraft was happening, Death Diamond was on the roof and experienced a situation much worse than me. That has to be up there on the most weirdest kills. Right, we're already moving to the next spot, and I say already, but you know, we've been here for a while. Again, I say this, have I passed the... I really just missed the exit there. How can I miss the exit? I'm so stupid. Yeah, so yeah, I don't really record much at night time, so that's why there wasn't much recording there. Okay, let's have a look at some of these cars. Oh, hot knife. Definitely something that you hardly ever see. But starting off with the AF Drafter, I think. Yeah, AF Drafter. I wouldn't say this is completely underrated. I would... same with the Oracles. I think Oracles one-off meets, you do see them. Definitely at a BMW meet or a German meet, you will see those type of cars. Carbonizer, yep, I would say quite underrated. Hardly see them at meets anymore. This is one of those first generation... Oh, you're getting pretty close to my car there. It's one of those first generation cars that I missed out on. And Bison, I'm pretty sure that just doesn't come to meets because it's a Bison. Then we got my Ferrari GT. the 770, and look at that color shift. It looks really nice. That's Creed's. A Sultan RS Classic, which I don't think is underrated, to be honest. I think it's at a lot of meets. Feltzer, definitely underrated, and this looks pretty nice as well. Not a lot you can do with that car, but with the new HSW version coming soon, or the new Benny's version, there's going to be a lot more to do. So Russo looking pretty nice. Yeah, it's definitely one of those cars which you'd expect to see more, but I wouldn't say that is underrated. Komoda, unfortunately, I don't think that is underrated. I think you'd see that quite a lot. The Corvette, the original OG Corvette, yeah, you hardly ever see these. And yeah, it's a nice setup. We've got Stafford. Stafford's one of those cars that are just so nice and classy that this is the type of car you'd see at a classic car meet. And I definitely do think that it is a slightly underrated, but if there was a classic car meet, I would expect to see more than one at one. Picador, I think, is just picking up a lot of fame recently. They're seen for actual good vehicles, the good vehicles that they are. The Astron, is it old enough to be called underrated? Are people not using it? I mean, I think people are not using it just because of the functionality. It's just one of those cars that GTA brought out so many cars at the same time that some of them get forgotten. Yeah, I guess it is kind of underrated because it's hardly ever at any meets. The original Tailgater, definitely don't see this anymore. This one's a bit smashed up. This one is like a cab spec, but it's smashed up. The Stratum, definitely something you hardly see anymore. It just looks like such a nice car. I'm surprised that I hardly see it at any JDM meets. It's a weird one. You'd probably think that you'd see a lot of these at car meets, but yeah, there's hardly any. Deviant, I've always said that this car's underrated, that hardly anyone brings it, and the more it ages, the more nicer it looks. I think it looks like such a nice car now. I didn't at the start, I must admit. I didn't, and I know it's the Javelin, and I never thought that car looked good, but I think now it looks good. The Ford GT, the Bullet, yep, Bullet's quite rare and still a nice looking car. And the Faction, looking really nice, lowrider spec, white interior, and yeah, I would say, yeah, it's quite underrated. The Cognoscenti, yeah, I hardly ever see this. It's just a massive car. I think it's yeah, it's one of those that actually is hard to maneuver in GTA because it's so big. The Bestia GTS, definitely 100% underrated. I hardly ever see this car. Such a rare car. And that's it. I think I've had a look at all the cars, and I think we should probably do BOS now. We should do best of show. Okay, best of show time, and it's one of those where it seems so rigged because my friend here, Sem, I like his car, and I like Creed's the best out of these cars. But if I vote for their car, people are just going to think it's rigged because they're my friends. But I genuinely just like their car, you know, the most because they actually look nice. They've got a nice build. I think they've got the most abstract, rare builds. There's some really nice car, like I really like this Stafford, but I just don't think it's uncommon enough. We've got a few votes on the Corvette. I think that's winning so far. We've got 4 on the Stratum. We've got 5 on the Corvette. And yeah, 2, 1, 1. But yeah, what is going to win? It's either the Corvette, as Corvette still got 5. So whatever the next person jumps on, we'll say that car wins. So, oh, yeah. Someone's jumped 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, Sem's definitely the winner. Stealth Sem has won. If for some reason you want to congratulate him, there's his PSN, Stealth Sem. If you want to congratulate him on winning BOS, he wins so many anyway. But yeah, just annoy him. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Hopefully you did enjoy that video while Sem's driving around with smoke coming off his car. How is it still on? Oh, there we go. It's turned off. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy that. Enjoy the rest of your day. See you guys in the next one.